Imagine you walk down the street and you see a man throwing gold coins into the sewer. He is emptying his pockets, throwing away thousands of dollars every minute, laughing as he does it. You would think he is insane. You would think he is a fool. Yet, you do the exact same thing every single day. You guard your money. You lock your house, you protect your possessions with passwords and security. But when it comes to your time, the only thing in the world that you can never get back, you are careless. You give it away to strangers. You give it away to social media. You give it away to people you don't even like. 2,000 years ago, the Roman philosopher Seneca noticed this madness. He wrote a book called On the Shortness of Life. His message was simple but terrifying. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements, if it were all well invested. But when it is wasted in heedless luxury and spent on no good activity, we are forced at last, by death's final constraint, to realize that it has passed away before we knew it was passing. Today, we stop the bleeding. Here are 6 brutal lessons from Seneca on how to stop wasting your life and start living it. Welcome to Aurelius Minds. Lesson number 1. The crime of being busy. Seneca called them the occupati, the preoccupied. These are people who are always busy, always rushing, always breathless. They run from meeting to meeting, from task to task. They wear their busyness like a badge of honor. They think being busy means being important. But Seneca says they are not living, they are merely existing. They are busy with everything except life itself. Ask yourself, what are you actually busy with? Are you building a legacy, or are you just responding to emails? Are you creating art, or are you just scrolling through feeds? There is a difference between activity and productivity. A hamster running on a wheel is busy, but it is going nowhere. Seneca warns us, no one is pursued by the affairs of others. Everyone is pursued by their own self-inflicted busyness. Stop confusing motion with progress. If you are busy with things that do not matter, you are not living a full life. You are living a frantic death. Lesson number 2. Living for tomorrow, the retirement trap. How many times have you said, I will do that when I retire, or I will travel when I have more money, or I will write that book when things calm down? Seneca laughs at this. He asks, how late is it to begin really to live just when life must end? You plan to live at 60? Who promised you that you will reach 60? Who signed the contract that said you will be healthy enough to enjoy it? Putting off your life for the future is the greatest waste of existence. It denies the present, which is the only thing you actually own, and promises the future, which is uncertain. Do not be the man who prepares for life his whole existence, but never actually lives it. The man who is always getting ready to live is already dead. If you have a dream, the time to start is not tomorrow, it is not next year, it is right now. Lesson number 3. The vampire of social obligations. We waste an incredible amount of time trying to be polite. We go to dinners we don't want to attend. We listen to people we don't respect. We say yes when we want to say no. Seneca observed that men are willing to let others encroach on their lives. They allow intruders to steal their hours. He wrote, we are tight-fisted with our property, but we are most prodigal with our time, the one thing about which it is right to be greedy. Be greedy with your time. It is not selfish, it is necessary. If a thief stole your money, you would call the police. But when a boring acquaintance steals 2 hours of your life with gossip, you smile and nod. Stop it. Learn the power of no. Guard your time like a fortress. If an interaction does not feed your soul or your purpose, cut it off. You owe the world your contribution, not your time. Lesson number 4. Studying the greats. Time travel. Seneca says there is one way to extend your life beyond your mortal years: to study philosophy, to read the great works of the past. When you read Socrates, you are adding his years to your own. When you read Marcus Aurelius, you are living his life too. He wrote, "Of all people, only those are at leisure who make time for philosophy. Only those are truly alive. For they not only keep a good watch over their own lifetimes, but they annex every age to their own." Most people spend their free time consuming garbage, news, celebrity scandals, fleeting trends. This is dead time. But when you study wisdom, you are engaging in immortal time. You are conversing with the greatest minds who ever lived. Do not waste your evenings watching the lives of fake people on a screen. Spend your evenings with the giants of history. This is how you live 1,000 lives in one. Lesson number 5. The horror of looking back. Why do people fear death? Seneca says it is because they haven't lived. When a man has wasted his time, he is terrified of looking back at his past. His past is painful because it is filled with regret, unfinished business, and wasted potential. So he runs from his past. He distracts himself with pleasure so he doesn't have to think. But the wise man, the Stoic, can look back at his life with a smile. He has nothing to hide. He has seized every moment. His past is a treasury of good memories and virtuous actions. Seneca says, "It is the sign of a great mind to be able to own its past." Live in such a way that you do not fear your own memory. Live so that when you look back at today, 10 years from now, you will nod in satisfaction, not cringe in regret. Lesson number 6. Immediate living. The greatest obstacle to living is expectation, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. You are arranging what lies in fortune's control and abandoning what lies in yours. Seneca commands us to seize the day, not in a hedonistic way, but in a purposeful way. Treat each day as a separate life. When you wake up, you are born. When you go to sleep, you die. If you treat today as your only life, how would you spend it? Would you waste it on anger? Would you waste it on laziness? No, you would squeeze every drop of value from it. Do not let the sun go down without having done something meaningful. Life is long if you know how to use it. But for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future, life is very short and very anxious. Your time is running out. You can close this video and go back to scrolling, go back to sleepwalking through your existence, or you can wake up. You are dying. We are all dying. Every second that passed while you watched this video is gone forever. What will you do with the next second? Stop wasting time. Start living. If you are ready to seize your life, subscribe to Aurelius Minds. Carpe diem.